They had an ad where Ben Stiller's like a mermaid, and the dad, who's John Voight, is ashamed of him. He goes, "Look, my son's a mermaid." He goes, "I'm a merman." Merman.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello,
and welcome, Midlifers. These are your hosts, Fonz
and Mez.
This is your weekly podcast where it's not self-help, but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter, and a deep dive into the past.
Welcome, Midlifers, to this week's show where we're starting off with then and now side hustles. And some of these I sort of had forgotten about. I can't wait to get into it. Yes. And who did a bit of battle? We've got Ben Stiller versus Ben Stiller in Zoolander versus There's Something About Mary.
So let's dive in.
Yeehaw! So, Fonz, a few episodes ago we were having a bit of a cry about how sometimes we're down on our numbers and how hard it is, having a podcast and doing it all ourselves, and then, we get down when the listens are low. But then we've heard some lovely feedback from our regular listeners. And I just want to say, first of all, that people who listen to our podcast regularly, it means so much that, especially when you say you look forward to our episode, it's like that keeps us going, to be honest.
Yes.
Well, Tash actually reached out to us. She said, "We're not Z-grade celebrities." I don't know about that.
Thanks, Tash. At least she's got faith in us.
Yes, she does. So thank you.
Yeah.
And also Christy, she was listening to us on the train and had to stifle her laughter. We're talking about popping a squat and popping a ball, which I love because I used to commute on the train to and from work, and it is the best. It's kind of the best feeling when you have to stifle laughter because you look like a loony on the train and you're there like So thank you for that because,
it pumps up our tires.
It does.
The kindness of words and just that extra effort to let whoever you're following, podcast, whichever, know that you appreciate them. It goes a long way.
It does. It does.
Can I just add to that?
Yes.
As podcasters, the worst thing that can happen, I think that happened to us, our menstrual cycles, I think we finally synced.
Yeah.
So what normally happens is if one of us is PMSing, the other one's able to bring us up. I think we were both PMSing at the same time, Mez.
Yes.
We got down together. And then it was the listeners who are not on our cycle that pumped us up this time.
If we're all on our cycle together,
God help us.
So thank you very much. We appreciate
100%.
all our midlifers so much.
Mez, I had something very strange happen. Well, not even strange because we live in Melbourne, but I went to the Oasis concert and my God, so this bright light kept shining from behind us. I keep looking, what's that? What's that? Worked out that a guy, when he's filming, had his torch on. So the guy in front of me, who've been singing with, goes to the guy behind me, "Can you turn your light off?"
Yeah.
The guy behind me, not registering, goes, "No, I will not."
Oh.
I'm like in the middle. I'm like the bloody sausage in the bread. I'm just like, and the guy in front of me kept looking back with a dirty look.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, God. So I turned to the guy behind me and go, "Listen, he's only saying it because you've got your torch on. It's quite bright."
Yeah.
He goes, "Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen." To go, "Just turn your torch off because it is very bright." And he did.
Oh, that's good.
Which was great. And it was nice to have the reassurance that, hey, nothing's going to happen. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So I turn around and then the guy in front of me fist bumps me. I'm like, "Don't pretend we're in cahoots about this. I'm just trying to keep the peace." I was like, "Everyone leave me alone." I'm trying to listen to the concert. And then, I think it was a song or two later, I'm standing next to my husband and the guy in front of me who fist bumped me gets my face and kisses me square on the cheek. I haven't been face to face with a strange man in so long. And my husband's like, "You're always making friends." Like, I can't help it, but it's a bit close. I can feel the warmth and the stubble. That's a bit much.
Yeah. It is weird when you have contact with, I'm thinking even when you accidentally brush a stranger's hand. Let alone someone grabbing you and kissing you on the
It was like everyone was just so into it. And you can understand people getting carried away, but then we kind of moved.
There's too much going on here.
And then he's singing to me and I'm like not knowing the words. And I'm trying to sing back and I'm like, I don't know this song.
Also, the Coldplay concert last year, same thing. I felt for me. Like got this guy next to us really into singing all the lyrics. I'm like, I just know the chorus. And even if the chorus, it's some words that I make up in my head.
It's that pressure of, like, is it a pressure that you need to know the lyrics of the band you're seeing, or, you know, the band T-shirts you're wearing, you need to be able to name 5 songs?
I think if you're wearing a band T-shirt, you should be. I think that should be a test before you buy it. Do you know 5 songs? Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I think the pressure at the concert, it's not so much that, it's that because everyone's like really belting it out. And especially if you belt out the wrong lyrics or something. Yeah.
But, okay, I'm going to tell you something, a family secret of mine.
Yeah.
I've got a nickname.
Yeah.
30%.
Okay.
All right. Because I only know 30% of the lyrics. The rest of the lyrics I get wrong.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Yep. So even when I sing, my husband's like 30%. I'm like, I can't. So even if I am at a concert and I sing it wrong, it's not my fault. I don't know, just can't sing or listen properly.
We'll bring back the cassette tape with the lyrics in there.
Bring back smash hits for adults.
Then and now, side hustles. So we're talking about sort of side jobs to earn extra income then and now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get straight into it. Okay. So this is one of the first ones that came to my head, Tuppaware.
Of course.
And
the parties?
The parties specifically. And because Tuppaware you couldn't buy anywhere else. So it had to be through a Tuppaware agent, I suppose.
Yes.
And the parties, it's like a pyramid scheme. I don't even know how it works because if you sign up for it, like you'd have to sell so much.
Yeah, and if you sell a certain amount, you get a certain percentage off.
Yeah.
And then if you are a consultant, because I've got a friend who did Tuppaware.
Yeah.
And so she was doing so well in it. She got free trips to China. She got a free trip to Japan because she sold so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she have to host a lot of parties?
I never went to a party, but do you know what she did? Always in the staff room, the catalogues always on the table. And when you're eating your lunch, you go, look through the catalogue. I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
I bought a sushi set, a plastic sushi set. I've never made sushi. I keep buying sushi rice, and I still haven't made sushi. But it's from 10 years ago, this Tupperware container.
She did well.
She did very well. She was like top of the tree.
Good on her. So I love that. And alongside that, it was a lesser-known party.
What?
But quality, Bessemer.
Bessemer?
Yes.
Was that a party?
They have Bessemer parties. My mum bought one.
God.
And she still got it. This is from the 80s and it's still top quality. And she gave me this rectangle one. So that's the Bessemer. It's a Pacific quality. And on the outside was sort of that burnt orange colour.
Yes.
Yeah. And very expensive, but they last a lifetime.
Well, they lasted how many years? Decades, man.
Yeah. So, I don't think they were as popular, but, they did have Bessemer parties.
But every household in the 80s, from your nonnas to your aunties, everyone had Bessemer.
Yes. And they raved on about it, and rightly so. And that's the same as Tupperware. The Tupperware quality.
Yeah, it was very good.
No ancho, no warping. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. I remember Mum had from Tupperware. Remember the olive strainer? So it's like a rectangular upright container, and it had like an insert with a strainer. You used to keep olives in there, olives and pickles.
I remember like the Tupperware jugs, like they had this like jug.
It was orange or green.
And it had the lid with the little button.
Yes, and it did the suction thing. Oh God, that brought back memories.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about babysitting.
Yep.
Like whether it was because we were raised on the babysitters club.
That had something to do with it.
But I felt like back in the day, parents were more trustworthy of a younger generation to maybe they're just desperate to get out of the house.
Maybe.
But people at 14, like I remember I babysat someone when I was about 14. My mum, she told them, don't pay her. She's doing it because she's your neighbour. I was like, oi, it's the first time I'm trying to earn money here.
Well, I did it for my neighbour across the road. I think I was 15, but I was literally across the road. So if anything did happen, I was right there. But I got paid, and I got paid like about $40, $50 because I was like,
my mum.
I know, your mum shafted you.
Everything to do with money, she shafts me on. Yeah. Because I ran a lemonade stand. Our neighbours across the road had a garage sale.
I remember this.
You remember this?
It was a lemonade stand.
I want to do this lemonade stand. And I understand Mum's thing because our neighbour supplied the lemonade for us to pour, and she even made cupcakes. And at the end, I sat at that stand all day.
Yeah.
And at the end, Mum's like, no, don't pay her. So I go home, and I was in tears. I wouldn't get out of the bedroom. The neighbour across the road went over to Mum with money saying, give her. She's been sitting there all day. And then Mum refused it again. And then Dad went into my room. He's like, I know you're saving up for rollerblades. He goes, let me give you some money. How much do you want? I told him how much I wanted. And yeah. But Mum sharps. I got shafted.
Fonz's mum. I am. Because one of the things about that is you're learning the value in hard work.
Yes.
And you get paid accordingly. She really didn't dirty on you, man. I feel bad for 14-year-old Fonz.
Baby Fonz. I wasn't even 14 at that time. I would have been about 10.
Yeah.
With the lemonade stand and the 14-year-old baby.
Nice cupcakes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
So, look, I understand because our neighbour supplied the lemonades and the cupcakes.
But then you take a cut of the profit, like, you know.
A bit of something, because I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur since a young age, and I just get shafted. Anyway, back to the podcast.
Yes. Well, I'll give you one that there is a resurgence in it now. Can collecting. We used to go around walking. I remember with my grandparents collecting cans.
Do you remember at the footy as well? Like there'd be people collecting cans, and you think, what's this? But I did it, Mez.
Yes.
Because the Vizzy trucks are back.
Yes.
Sorry, the Vizzy, what are they called? Bins.
Yeah.
Bins. At a kid's birthday party at a play centre, I was collecting.
Oh, were you?
And my husband was like, this is the time or the place to go. This is $1. The value of money.
Who's that lady in the trash? It's going through our trash. It's just Fonz. Don't mind too.
But also another side hustle is being a 0055 number operator.
Yeah.
So doing the really sexy phone calls and you get paid for it. That was a big thing of the 80s.
I remember even watching the commercials on TV and it come around 10 o'clock. 0055 and like all us kids were like,
can I tell you?
Did you call?
Did you? About 50 times. Because I didn't know that 0055 numbers get recorded on the phone bill. So you get sent a phone bill. So I was calling, I was listening, blah, 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 and I was thinking nothing of it.
But like then, for a bit of to get your rocks off?
No, not even to get my rocks off. I was just calling them and listening because I think I was about 8 at the time. So
what were your thought process?
I was confused because there's one I remember. She was talking about, I don't know, something flying across the room, whether it was a condom or whatever. I can't remember. But I remember listening and I just not understanding. So I kept calling the same number. I didn't understand. And it wasn't anything sexual. It was just curiosity.
Yeah.
One night, my parents come into the room with the phone bill. They go, have you been calling 0055 numbers? No. And they pop out the phone bill and it's like a whole page of 0055 numbers. And they're like, why are you doing this? I go, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
That was the last time I ever called a 0055 number. But I think I helped a lady earn her money.
You helped her side hustle.
And now we've come full circle.
Oh, can you please, feedback for this episode, ask your mum what was going through her mind when they came across these numbers?
I'm so embarrassed. Even to this day, I think now as an adult having the knowledge of what they were.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so ashamed to go back to my parents.
But I love that you had no clue. There
was nothing to it. I'm just sitting there like with my slack-jawed mouth open, just listening.
Oh, fun. Oh, this whole episode was worth it just for that little gem. I'm just going to give you a quick one. Delivering newspapers and catalogues.
Yes. So your family was more of the delivering.
Yeah, I think because my brother started, I think he did like the Herald Sun or whatever. So he did it in the morning. Oh my God, how old would he been? Like 12 or 13 in the mornings going around the neighbourhood. Just such a trusting time. And then we did the local newspaper. And so they'd drop it off like these huge bundles and you have to roll them up and, do your delivery. My grandparents used to help me out with that. So that was a great little money earner.
Oh, wow.
When you're a kid. But then I did it as an adult because I want to teach my kids a lesson, and it worked out to be like, $3 an hour. They gave up on it.
Oh.
It was a good workout for me, but I remember doing it once. It's like 40-degree heat and delivering these Chemist Warehouse catalogs. I'm like, what am I doing? What has my life become? So, it's not worth it these days. But when in the 80s, because obviously newspaper print was a big commodity, it was worth it. Yes.
What about Avon?
Avon calling.
My mum had Nutramedics and Avon makeup.
Yes.
And then it was only until, I think I'll say 15 years ago, Mum used to buy things from Avon. Like she'd buy us Christmas decorations.
Oh, yeah.
They're good quality stuff.
Yeah.
But I think they've gone under.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them for a while.
But yeah, I remember Mum used to buy she had a few Nutramedics items. She had the concealer, which I didn't know was a concealer. I thought it was a lipstick. So I wore it as lipstick, I remember, as a kid, and my lips were white. But but again, I think they were good quality.
Yeah.
What about, oh my gosh, can I tell you something I nearly did?
Yeah.
When I was at uni, I wanted some money and it popped up medical testing. So if you try these medicines or vaccines, you get paid $50.
Yeah.
And I thought more into it going, I shouldn't do this.
That is totally opposite to your personality right now.
I know. Pump me up with all the vaccines. But also another side hustle I used to be a mystery shopper when I was at uni.
Oh.
I took it very seriously.
Yeah.
And so you have to be incognito.
You wear like
a
fedora, yeah.
I was Carmen Sandiego. But you go into a shop and you are given a checklist of what to look for.
Yeah.
And then when you finish, you need to fill out the checklist, send it. You get to keep the items and get paid.
Oh, cool.
You get paid $20 or something like that, but still keeping the items from Katie's was great.
Yeah.
So, and I did a Macca's one as well. I had to buy a Macca's meal and test the flavour, this and that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like that because it's different.
It is different because I always shop anyway. So I'm like, I may as well get
something out of it. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's go to the now side hustles.
Oh, this is exciting, isn't it?
I'm going to give you one that as soon as it came on my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, Uber driving, Uber Eats. Oh, my goodness. That's such a good one because not everyone, a lot of people have cars.
Yes.
Especially Uber Eats for all the, lazy asses like myself that couldn't be bothered to go and pick it up. Pay someone to do it.
I got something from Uber Eats from something across the road. When I lived in the city.
Yeah.
I wanted this pho, the Vietnamese soup.
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered getting out of my apartment, so I got it Ubered. It was literally across the road. I felt so lazy.
My daughter has on a Spriggy came up saying, $5 whatever from Uber Eats. She ordered a Sprite. Like on Saturday evening at 9:00. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, so my kids are onto it.
Do you know what? There's another side hustle out there.
Yeah.
Christmas tree decorator. So
no way.
Yeah, you can have someone come in and do your Christmas trees in the most gorgeous way.
Really?
Mm.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's a good one, yeah.
I like that.
This is a bit weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Craigslist, selling bodily things like body shavings or underwear or liquids or farts.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you get paid a fair amount. Whatever kink there is, you can earn money from it.
Well, that's the thing now with social media and the internet and whatnot.
Oh.
Like all the kinky stuff, it's available, I suppose.
Yep. You can get your boat floated.
Wow.
And paid.
There you go. But it's Craigslist, that's American, yeah?
I think so. I don't know if it's in Australia. I'm not sure, but somehow. But surely if you have undies to sell or gym, like even sweat, like gym sweat and stuff.
Yeah.
Surely you'd be able to get onto the Craigslist, make it an international side hustle.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. But also feet pics.
Feet finder.
Yeah.
I know are you still considering it?
Yes. Haven't thought about it, but when you stay at home, mum, you just want some extra cash and your feet, no one can recognise you by.
No one can recognise you. It's just completely anonymous. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I love. It's anon.
Yes. And I don't know, it's weird because it's just feet. So even though someone else is finding it sexual something out of it, for yourself, they're just
It's nothing.
feet.
It's just my feet.
Now, I sent you, I'm going to put this up on our socials. There was something recently that a nanny got fired because her boss saw that she was sending a feet foot finder stuff for her OnlyFans. But she recognised that it was being filmed in her house with her kids' art supplies. So,
that's right.
Yeah, so on her foot, we just had her foot, and like she used art supplies to paint letters on her toes. But people were just more concerned about her toenails because they're a French manicure, but like really square. And everyone's like, what the F is with her toes? So anyway, the mum fired her, and she's just like, why would she fire me? It's not like nothing bad.
Oh, it is.
Yes, but that's a lot of the comments were like, hang on.
It's a violation.
Yeah, and even if the kids are in bed or whatever, you do it on your own,
mate. If you're babysitting or nanny, you sit on the couch and you watch a movie like the rest of us. Don't you go putting your feet on the internet? Holy moly, where have we gone to as a society?
Sweat, feet, armpits, whatever. But that's also with OnlyFans. Like that was not a thing even 10 years ago. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know about OnlyFans. For me, I think they're all sexual, but they're not all sexual.
No, because what's his name? Curios.
That's what
he's on OnlyFans.
Yes,
educating.
Oh, is he educating?
Yeah, he's not fluffing it out.
Well, to me, I think of OnlyFans similar to the dark web. It's like I don't know what.
I went to have a look because I was curious.
Oh, yeah.
0055 Fonz here.
Yeah.
No, but I was curious as to when I heard that. What's his name? Curios. I keep thinking of King Curios because of his socials.
Nick
Curios. When he announced he was on OnlyFans, and then I read into that there are cooking things on OnlyFans. I go, I'm just going to check it out. But then when you go in there, you need to put some bank details. I go, I'm not prepared for this. But like, it just makes me curious that people put what their expertise is or their niche is on there.
And it's essentially just a paywall. Like we could be on OnlyFans there are some other podcasts on OnlyFans doing things that aren't necessarily said, don't be sexual. But it's like, well, if you want to see, I don't think we're not getting paid for this, and I don't think it's going to pay us yet. One day.
Oh, God. Putting us on OnlyFans. House flipping. That's a new side hustle.
Yes, I had similar one, the lower end, upcycling. So upcycling furniture.
Yeah.
And then to the bigger scale, yes, house flipping.
And we know someone who actually, she searches savers and all the thrift shops, finds great fashion items and sells them on Depop.
Oh, I like that.
Very clever. This happened to my neighbours.
Mm-hmm.
Goat hire.
Goat.
Okay. So the block next to us was vacant and it was overgrowing.
Yep.
So they hired a farmer to bring their goats over, stayed for a week nibbling at the grass and the trees, and their grass hasn't grown back.
Oh.
And I loved it as a neighbour because you just hear,
yeah.
Like, oh, the goats are here. We used to put the kids up on the fence. Look at the goats.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's another side hustle. If you got goats, rent them out.
Yes. I love that.
So I love that there's a side hustle for everyone, whatever you're good at, whatever. If you want to float someone's boat, you can do it.
Yep. Now, these days, the world is your oyster.
Who did a better battle? Ding, ding, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
And we are pitting two Ben Stiller creations. Zoolander versus There's Something About Mary.
Now, you're the facts lady in our podcast. Can you tell me what years these actually came out?
Zoolander was released in 2001.
Okay, yeah.
There's Something About Mary. It was 1998.
Oh, okay.
Now, before we go on, I do want to put on a disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about There's Something About Mary, it hasn't really aged well in the representation of people with disabilities, but we're going to go from a 90s perspective. We'll be really respectful, and we just want to show you we do see that hasn't aged well.
Yeah, times have changed.
All right, so which one do you want to start with first, Mez?
Let's go earlier.
Okay,
with
something
about
Mary.
Mary.
All right, so 1998, and the tag was "Love is in the hair." It was written and directed by the Farrelly brothers, so Bobby and Peter. They also directed Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
And starring Ben Stiller as Ted, the really insecure, nervous character.
Yep.
And had Cameron Diaz.
Gosh, she's good on her.
She's bloody awesome. Because she's funny and she's not scared to go the extra level to be funny.
Yeah.
And Matt Dillon, who played Pat Healy, PI.
Now, can I just go straight out? Him and those freaking teeth. That's I can't. I really didn't like his character, which is the, sort of the whole point, because he played this like Weasley obnoxious guy. But when he pulled out those teeth, man, oh.
So what I loved, it starts from 1985 when Ben Stiller or Ted was in high school, and it goes to 1998 as an adult.
Yeah, and we all have those, Oh, not all of us, but a lot of us have these unrequited crushes from high school, and obviously he reconnects with Mary.
Yeah, but it wasn't unrequited because she asked him to the prom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he asked her.
No, she asked him.
Ah.
Do you remember now?
Now I do. The zip.
The zip. And she's getting dressed and he's looking at these turtle doves in the tree as he's taking a wee-wee. And the doves fly away and the mum and Mary think he's looking at them in a perverted way. And he panics and zips up, and Mary's father goes in there. "How'd you get the beans above the frank?" he asks.
Can I just say, sorry, I totally forgot about this because I recently watched, full disclaimer, I recently only watched the second half of the movie, so not the first half. And how could I not forget about that? Because I was not prepared to actually see the penis and everything trapped in the zipper.
The bubbly
penis. And I was like, I wasn't expecting that.
It was terrible. It was mortifying. It was everything. I think I watched it at the movies, and because you don't know it, they're not going to show it.
Yeah.
And they showed it.
The bubbles, yes.
The bubbles.
Oh, yes.
What I loved about There's Something About Mary, it was slapstick, but it was also visual comedy as well as great script writing.
Yeah.
But can we just also talk about Magda the neighbour?
Yeah.
How bloody tanned
and leathery, like a leather couch her face is.
I've got a bit of a fun fact for you.
Okay.
You know, after the Frank and Beans incident, and he's taken away on the stretcher, and the part where the ambulance or the paramedics drop Ted on the stretcher, that was accidental. So they had to cut the scene, check that Ben Stiller was okay, and then they kept it in.
Very good.
Yes.
I like when that sort of stuff happens. So I'm going to tell you, I also dislike the character Wookie, who's Ben Stiller's Ted's friend.
Yeah.
And he's sort of guiding him on the side. And then as the movie progresses, you see him start to get anxious and starts developing hives.
Yes.
And he has, it's just his face, and it has all these pimples and hives, and it's because he actually was infatuated by Mary. And it's
they were all infatuated with Mary, and they would do anything, manipulate this, that, and the other to be with Mary. Now, I've got a funny fact for you.
Yeah.
So do you remember there was a character called Tucker, and he pretended to be British and posh?
Yep.
That was played by comedian Lee Evans.
I see, comedian.
He is a comedian. Anyway, so he got panned for putting on this British accent, saying the British accent he used was terrible. Turns out he's actually British.
Oh, really?
He lives in Essex now.
Oh, there you go.
And so he got panned for his accent, which is actually his accent.
Oh, good on you. Can we talk about the iconic scene with Mary in the hair?
Oh, can we ever?
Because I remember reading at the time that, because that was a big risk for her to do, that they put her, they were like, yes, giving it a go. And obviously she knew that it was going to be funny. She's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know?
But then also there was a questioning from her and the Farrelly brothers whether they keep it in or not. And so what they did was test it out in the audiences. And if they didn't laugh, they were going to cut it out. Well, people were howling. It was funny.
That's the iconic scene of the movie.
I've got another fun fact for you, though. In a lot of the movie posters around the world, Cameron Diaz's character has the quiff.
Yep.
Quiff.
Yeah.
The quiff of hair. But in America, the movie poster has her hair flat down. That's too much.
Too much for them. I love the movie as a whole, but I will say what I don't like is the singing part. You know how it cuts away to the singers?
Yeah.
It just takes me out of the movie.
Because they're the narrators.
Yeah.
And would you believe one of the singers, Jonathan Richman, used to be a punk singer? He was quite hardcore back in the day.
Oh, really?
And then he's quite soft in the movie.
Yeah. No, I didn't like that. Anyway.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to like it.
I don't have to.
So,
Zoolander.
Now we're going to move on to Zoolander.
Mm-hmm.
From 2001, the hook was 3% body fat, 1% brain activity.
Okay.
Because this time it was directed, written and starred by Ben Stiller.
Mm-hmm.
Did the works. And good for you, Ben.
Did well.
Playing Derek Zoolander.
The not so smart male model.
And then there was Owen Wilson, who played Hansel.
It's an interesting choice, because I would not picture him as a male model. He's not the most handsome guy, but very funny.
Very funny. And
yeah.
I loved him in that blue, puffy, fluffy jacket.
Oh.
I loved it.
I did love the, obviously there are two sort of rival models because Derek was been he's had his heyday, and then Hansel, he's so hot right now. He's coming up in the ranks.
And also I loved Will Ferrell as fashion mogul Mugatu.
I will tell you this, I could not stand his character in this. I don't
Was it too much?
Too yelly. He would just yell and everything. I just found it so obnoxious. And I love Will Ferrell, like in most of his movies. I couldn't stand him in this movie.
Well, they based his character on fashion designer John Galliano.
Well, I wouldn't have liked John.
And he's very controversial in the real world too. But what made me laugh, like just the script writing, how Mugatu was releasing a fashion line called Derelict.
Derelict my balls. How about that for a comeback? They're like that. They're writing in this, and some of the lines, like say, they have that toing and froing, and then Ben Stiller's like, "Well, it's got a new campaign," and he said, "Hansel says you can derelict my balls." Like, what a comeback!
Very funny.
There's some of the other. I'm going to give you some great lines that I love from this.
Please.
So apart from that, they had an ad where Ben Stiller's like a mermaid, and the dad, who is John Voight, is ashamed of him. He goes, "Look, my son's a merman." He goes, "I'm a merman." Merman. And he tries to work one day in the coal mines, and he's like, doing the model pose, like, "I got the black lung pop." Also, they're talking about giving a eulogy. He goes, "You never talk about my googly."
Oh, so funny.
And and then they're talking about they're trying to woo Derek to come model for him, and they go, "We're going to build you this like a centre for people who don't learn how to learn how to read and write well." He goes, "What is this? A centre for ants?"
At least make it 3 times bigger.
Great lines.
Fantastic. I've never forgotten the petrol scene.
Yes, so their lines. So the scene, him and his model mates go, and they're going to have a map frappuccino.
Or was it orange mocha frappuccino?
Something like that. And they're all these beautiful guys, and they go to fill up their petrol, and he goes, "Want a jitterbug?" Da, 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 da. And then they go, they start pouring the petrol around like a music video clip, and they're all smiling, and it's so hilarious.
Very, very clever.
Yeah.
Very clever. But also I like to laugh that, I don't know, it's because I love to travel, but Mugatu was trying to brainwash Zoolander to kill the Malaysian Prime Minister. Like, how random.
Random, yes.
Can we also talk about Blue Seal?
Yes. For the scene, because he couldn't turn left, first of all. So in the final catwalk, not only did he turn left, but he did the blue steel, and then it's like, and the whole world stopped for this freaking ridiculous pose. And John Voight's in the bar goes, "That's my son."
So ridiculous.
Also, they had Mila Jovovich, the model, so she played Mugatu's right-hand woman, but she barely had any lines.
Yeah.
I found her and Will Ferrell's character, I know they had to break it up somehow. They weren't my favourite. They weren't my favourite. I'll just put it out there.
But also it starred Christine Taylor as the
her
love interest.
Because I
can't remember her.
Yes,
What was her
character's
name?
I don't know. Because they were married at the time, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still married?
I think they've got They separated and I think they might be back together.
Okay, good for them.
Good on you. But I loved about the storyline because obviously Hansel and Derek were nemesis, but then they became friends in order to defeat the main guy. So I really actually liked, even though it's just hilarious and stupid, which they always, obviously with these movies, you've got to try to put some sort of storyline in there. If I compare the two, I like the actual storyline of Zoolander much better than Something About Mary. Yeah.
It was very funny. Both of them extremely funny.
Yes.
So who did it better?
Yeah.
For me, and she's Something About Mary.
Oh, me, it's hands down Zoolander.
I mean, maybe I could even have my own institute. We could call it the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read. Good.
So that is it for this week's show.
What a cracker of a show, Miz.
I wanted you to bug. Woo!
Be safe with your petrol Bowsers.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.
And share with anyone that you think might like our content.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.